Hi, I'm Craig Grant and this is Cobweb Maths. Today we're going to look at the rule of 72. Now the rule of 72 is a rule of thumb. In other words, it's not perfectly accurate, but it is highly accurate and really good to use. So we'll make a start. Need the pointer. Alright, here's the rule of 92. When I is the rate of interest, N is the time taken to double the original amount. So that's I percent per year, and that's N years, and that's 72 divided by the interest rate. When I is the rate of depression, N is the time to halve the original. I'm going to take the I off there. Shouldn't be there. The original amount. Note, you can make that the subject, and the interest rate or the depreciation rate is equal to 72 divided by N, which is the number of years to either halve or double the original amount. Right, we'll do the first example. Now, this is going to be an increase because it's interest rate and increase. Your interest rate is 9%. Then N is going to be 72 over 9, which is 8 years, which means that your investment will double every 8 years. All right? So you start with $100, in 8 years get $200, 16 years, 400, 800, 1600. And there's an interesting principle. It goes like this. You can start small and early and let time do the work. See, it's taken 32 years, but you started at 100 and you ended up at $1,600. Alright, well let's do the next example. Well, this is 2020, and we got COVID-19 virus, and I've been doing a bit of analysis on it, and I'm using the rule of 72. I'll give you an example. Suppose the number of virus infections doubles every 3 days. What is the infection rate? And in the United States, and I think it's April, the number of infections was doubling every 3 days. So we'll work out the infection rate. So there's the time to double, there's 72, there's the infection rate. So you just swap those two around. So it's 72 over 3 is equal to 24% per day. All right, so that deals with all the increases. Now we're going to deal with decreases. Right, where we're using depreciation. Now, a good vacuum cleaner has a 48% rate of depreciation. In other words, it goes down in value. It is sold for $400. That was a dog, by the way. He sometimes does a bit of barking. What will it be worth in 3 years' time? Excuse me for a second. I'll just sort them out. 10. Stop. No. Oh well. That should fix it. Now, back to the matter at hand. Where were we? It'll be worth, sold for that. What will it be worth in 3 years' time? Well, you divide 72 by 48 and you get 1.5 years. 1.5 years to halve, you see, and you look at that, well, that's be 2 halvings. In your first year, for a start, it starts at 400. After 1.5 years, it's down to 200. After 3 years, it's down to 100. All right, now we'll put that away. and we'll use the last board here. Another depreciation one, and this one deals with a car. So that should be of interest to you all. Okay, here's a car. It's worth $40,000. 3 years later, it is worth $20,000, which is a half. All right. So the rate, 3 years is equal to 72 over the rate per year. So the rate of depreciation is 72 over 3, which is 18% a year. All right. And I better work this problem in reverse. If, suppose you're told that the depreciation was 18%, and you wanted to know what the halving time would be, you would put 18 down here, you divide it into 72, and the answer would be 3. So that's working the problem in reverse. And we're done.